All right, bonus time. It's bonus time.
You're not going to no store like that.
Bonus time. Oh, I forgot one thing. I don't really need it. Okay. Whatever. But anyway, good afternoon. Friday afternoon, rush hour. Anyway, okay, here we go. Well, here's what's going on. Grandma commuter ended up picking up baby commuter from daycare because she's technically retired now, grandma commuter, though she may get a job closer to where she lives, because she lives out pretty deep on Long Island, and she was commuting to the Bronx 4 times a week. She was kind of sick of that, but she's got some time now, at least, until a new job potentially will kick in. But technically, she's retired. Technically, so she has some time. Anyway, she picked her up. Mrs. Commuter has a late work thing, and I finished up my work for the day. So here we are. Anyway, hello again. I see Kevin J, Jason Freeman. But you're in the windy city, though. That's what, because it's so windy there. Has nothing to do with the politicians. Has to do with a tornado of 1863. I made up the date, but I think it's in 1800s. It's both. It's both. Hobson Lopez, Emperor's Chamber Pot. Always in the morning. Makes it easier. Never have to think about the time of day. Lynn and Graham. I think I just said hi already, but I'll say hi again, twice is nice. Florian, John Smith, Lee, Cooper Time. Bagels and Walk Sean is here. I already had my Taco Bell today, so I think we're good on one of those. I think we're not going to do Sbarro or any food today during the stream, because hopefully, if it all lines up, I'll meet Mrs. Commuter later for dinner, but I don't know what she's got going on. She might have food with the work event, so depending on what's going on, I'll see. Nicktastic, Bear in the Garden. Charlie Pevin. I say Charlie. I don't know if I should have probably read that as Charlie. Hello. We're in Bryant Park right now. Tamara Britton. Good to see you again. Bill Kill, Doomsday Tonight. William D'Angelo. Tomoko in Yokohama. Roma Gababov in Azerbaijan. Hi. Welcome. Uh-oh, GPT's still around. Oh, there it goes. Kick back in. Marie Wiseman, Abiva, nobody. Hello. Hello, nobody. I think that's because... I also find it interesting because I think that's a line in the Goodnight Moon book. Don't they say Goodnight Nobody? Goodnight Moon or something like that. Anyway, no music today. Just the music of a helicopter. Will that adjust fast? That's actually kind of right over this. Normally helicopters don't fly right over the city unless it's like police helicopter or some big news event happening. Ah, it did register in time. Nice. Anyway.
Sometimes the restaurants just
where was I up to? Emmy Claire, Julie Horton, Johnny Wilkers, Kevin Hawthorne, Strawberry Fields in District 12. Hello. Bear in the Garden on Twitch too. Photos from New York. Hello. Tamara Britton with a $5 super chat. Appreciate that extra support, Tamara Britton. Thank you. Twisted Horn Antelope. We're not gonna take it. The display names have a benefit of being updated. I like it. So it's a weekly bit of fun. This got kind of narrow here. I think the chairs might also almost be a fire hazard when they narrow it up a little bit, but it's fine. It's the park. Uh-oh, recovery time delayed. A high level of activity today slowed your recovery. You may want to take it easy until you're fully recharged. Uh-oh. Garmin is mad at me. Garmin is very mad. Munch. Hello. Quacky Snacks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like all the emojis. I'm very serious. Okay. Who am I missing still? What would I not mind before dinner? I wouldn't mind an espresso martini. Bubble teas can be surprisingly filling, so I don't know that I'd want one of those. Not a bubble tea, I don't think. Con Burness, hello. Douglas Litton, good afternoon. No testing? Yeah, actually I haven't changed anything, so we're just out. Actually, we're still testing longevity because I did make a change in the cable of the Galaxy phone a few streams ago, and it seems to have improved. So I want to see if that sticks, but we'll see. Pumpkin Spice Sparrow. October's coming faster. I think I saw something, and it was like something in October, and then it said 3 months away, and I'm like, October's 3 months away? That doesn't seem right. It's July. October seems like it should be so far away. It's in the fall. There's gonna be jackets, but it's 3 months. That's it. Summer's over. There was a guy at work on Wednesday who just, his shtick after July 4th is asking, so how was your summer? He's like, summer's over. July 4th, it's over. It's like, you might be right now that I'm thinking about how soon October's coming. How am I gonna go? Should I go through Times Square first? Yeah, let's do that. Let's walk our way north. So let me like zigzag up a little bit. Walk up 42nd Street. Hey, Winty, hello. Roberto Ortiz, hi. Sharon Solomon, hello. Vintage Toy Guy, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Tia, get out of here, fly. Tia around town. Yes, maybe we do need to do that one day. If I didn't care about my actual work, we would do a tea around town stream where we drip a little extra into every tea until let's see how much it takes for us to get thrown out. Nah, we don't do that kind of stuff here, but it would be interesting to see. Because because you're not really supposed to have alcohol in any kind of moving vehicle, right? You're not supposed to have open containers in a car. I imagine that translates to a bus. I guess trains are a different story. I think on the LIRR you might be able to, but it still has to be concealed. I don't really know how it works. Never forget I said anything. Somebody knows better than me. JD, hello. Laura, hi. Sorry I missed you. Angvid, hi. We got 2 bridge records. Yeah, Garmin is extra mad about that. Strawberry Fields has no control over my smartwatch. Why not? No. Frank the Tank, hello. Frank the Tank. Photos already planning for 2027. Forget 2026. Who plays Lex Luthor in the new Superman? Anybody see it yet? If Baby Commuter stays with Grandma until Sunday, maybe we'll go see Superman. Maybe we'll just see it tomorrow morning. Oh, Nicholas Holt. He looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him in stuff. Oh, what was that little blink just now? Ooh, Samsung almost died. Interesting. Mighty Bull with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Mighty Bull. Appreciate your support. It's so crowded at 7 a.m. Wait a second. This is not the morning. Game Changer 420, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Hossein, hello. Oh, nope, nope, Samsung's doing its weirdness again. Okay, I don't know, it could be that it's more loose in my backpack in this one than it is in my other one. It's a very possible thing that it's because it's not tied down all the way that it's actually affecting it. Let me think about this. I might dig in it for a second to see if I can secure it a little better. Let me do that maybe. Hydration warnings every 20 minutes. I'm not even sure Garmin supports that thing, but I'm sure it does. What I like about the Garmin the most, I think, is how it alters my step goal for every day. Like it adjusts it based on how much you walk. The problem though is the more you walk, the higher the step goal will be. All right, I want to dig in my backpack for a second, but I may not want to do it under here because the resonance of the bucket drummer is very loud. He's keeping a very good beat though. Very equal, rhythmic. Anybody see it yet? Any verdicts? Oh, I like that raised. I don't know about walking a large dog through Times Square. Here, this elevated platform here will be the place that I dig through my bag real quick. Damien saw Superman earlier today. It was great. Nice. Good to hear. No, my phone is nicely secured right now. I don't know. No, it's actually pretty... Oh, I see. One of the things could be banging around against it. Okay, maybe that's why. All right, let me do that. Can I angle this a different way? No, I don't think so. I think it has to be like this. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see if that does anything. All right. Huh? Is that kind of noise allowed? I mean, Times Square, if anything, has a lot of police activity. Nobody's, I think they could do it. I think they could do it. All right. Upwards and onwards. Quacky Snacks with a skilled membership. Thank you for that support, Quacky Snacks. Uh-huh. What was I up to? I'm sure I missed some things. My apologies. Hank, hello. Yes, the Twitch stream is always ahead of the YouTube stream. Even when the YouTube stream is not in 4K, Twitch latency just seems to be better. There are other issues with the Twitch stream that I don't like, including missing 1080p. They would force me to double stream it, and I don't need that. What else? It has a bitrate issue too on Twitch. Anyway. In Times Square, the only thing that feels weird is silence. Yeah. Yeah, when we date back to COVID lockdown times, when this place was a ghost town, that was weird. That was weird. Is my frontal lobe still fried? No. I had some Pepsi Zero to hydrate. So we're great now. That guy's just dinging back, going the wrong way, dinging through a crosswalk with the pedestrians have the right of way. Zero Enigma would have some things to say about it. It's not me, hello. Tombot, hi. Up and Adam. All right, I guess I have to zigzag in some strange ways here. Yeah, I think I saw it called out Strawberry Fields. Thank you. Nicholas Holt, yes. Why am I so behind? I mean, I know why I get behind. I just wish I didn't do it as much. I think it's because I have to pay more attention where I walk here. Otherwise, I'm gonna bump into people. Somebody's doing a 360 camera walk on my left. It's not one that I know of. It's a smaller design. I don't know if it's the... Oh, you know what? Is that the new DJI 360 camera? Nice. He's testing the new DJI 360 camera. I don't know if I'm allowed to like ask about that. There's probably still some sort of an embargo on it. So now I'll be in his little video. That guy doesn't really care that he's crossing the street on the light. Is this stream using my 23 seconds? Yes, we saved so much time today. I would walk more on the left, but there's a lot of people standing there. So let me switch back to the right side. Here's a Disney store. A lot of the walking rules for the city that I try to impress upon you in this channel don't really apply in Times Square, and there's no real structure here. It's all chaos. You just kind of get through as best as you can, and that's it. You would still hope the bikes go the right way, though, and don't plow through the intersections when the pedestrians have the right of way, going the wrong way too. But yeah, that's also kind of to be expected. But we can still yell about it. Less, you can't really yell about the pedestrians as much, though. It's just the thing. It's just how it is. High 7 wants me to just push everyone. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Patrice, hello. Yeah, it could be it's probably a review sample. I wish I would get some review samples, but maybe they don't like that I do everything live, so they'll be like, this guy's gonna break the embargo. But I don't think I could. I have to sign something, and if I break it, I would get reprimanded financially, aka sued potentially. So that's a big dragonfly. I think once dragonflies become dragonflies, they don't live very long. There's an ESPN guy doing a thing on my left. I mean, a lot of these things are like one-man shows now. Like the reporter can just go out there and just broadcast. They may give them a live view and say, okay, good luck. Whoa, they got shops going on over there? There really is some Christmas in July stuff going on. Anyway, the ticket stairs are on my right. It is what it is over there. Oops. Not sure what Natty's saying. What are you talking about? RKH Awesome, hello. Yeah, they got the shops, kind of like K-Town. They had those Christmas shops one year, and then they never took them down, and now they just say it's the Koreatown shops. I don't know what this is, but it looks like very similar to the Christmas shops of the holiday season. Arcadia says, nothing like summer in the city. There really isn't that much like it. Oh, somebody really wants to go to Olive Garden. This classic mom and pop's restaurant of New York. In Maine, dragonflies will land on you. I mean, I guess they would. I think just in general, though, the dragonfly doesn't live very long. There's a lot of flying insects that, spawn from larvae, maggots, maybe some caterpillars. I don't know exactly which ones, but some of the flying versions don't even have a mouth. Their whole purpose, once they emerge and fly, is to mate and then they die. They can't eat because they have no mouth. That sounds terrible, terrifying, but that's nature. I think the only reason we can have an opinion on it is because of our gift and curse of self-awareness. Anyway. Light should be still okay for me to go. Plus the cars have nowhere to go, considering the traffic. Actually, I want to get off of here and go start, because there's not really much on Broadway in this area. Yeah, I think the Ed Sullivan Theater might be over there, but now the taxi has the right of way. See, I don't know. They barely were paying attention. I saw the guy on the right had more self-awareness to stop the other guy. M&M stores here. Abby UK, hello. Jim Barrows, greetings. Steve Cruz, hi. Oh, dragonflies live 4 to 5 months? Interesting. I guess it's other, I don't know what insect. Maybe ask GPT what flying insect has no mouth and see what it says. I didn't see Naked Cowboy out there. I think he's more of an earlier in the day kind of guy. All right, let me get across here because there's no way to get through this massive humanity. There we go. Uh-oh, 360 cameras are here now. It's a different part of the song. All right, I'm just going to get off this area because left will take me closer to the 360s. This way will just take me away from them. Mayflies and some butterflies have no functional mouth parts. Terrifying. Perfectly candid? That's perfectly fine. Welcome. Michael Stevens, hello. The longest living insect is the termite queen, which can live 30 years. I feel like cicadas don't count. They just live underground and are in cocoons half the time or something. I don't know what they do. Mayfly is another one with no mouth parts. Terrifying. Pittsburgh RPG, hello. Stex is here. Evening. Subaru is really clean. Really shiny. Oh, we can't, the waterfall is still off. We cannot go through. That's a shame. All right. Let's go towards Rockefeller. Mayflies. Caddisflies. Steve Cruz with a $20 super chat for a post-walk adult beverage of my choice. Steve Cruz, thank you for that support. Appreciate it. these fake AirPod sellers just get a little too aggressive, just, like stopping people in the street to try to pawn off their garbage. Allie's here. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Steve, for your support and keeping me imbibed. Can I say that? Happy hour, yes. I'm still pretty thirsty, so I hopefully won't have to pee. I did have a bunch of fluid, but I don't know if it was enough. I was sweating a lot all day. It's still pretty humid. It's like the air temperature's not even that high. It's like what, in the mid 80s, something like that. But it's still pretty warm. And the thing is, it doesn't go down to the 60s anymore. It stays in the 70s, which at night is not super great in the city. It just keeps that heat in. All the buildings and whatnot just retain that heat. More thumbs, says Victoria. Thank you for the call to action, Victoria. Photos is also over on Twitch. Oh no, did it just say quinoa unprompted again? There's gotta be something. A glass of soy sauce. I mean, it's probably got some good electrolytes in there. The new ACs do seem to be working. My Nest project to try to Frankenstein fit a Nest, Google Nest thermostat to it won't be possible until early next week because some of the weird parts I had to get are not coming till Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday at the latest. So Tuesday is when I'll be able to actually try my experiment. I wish I could do it sooner, like over the weekend, especially when baby commuter's with grandma, but I couldn't find all the parts faster. Maybe there's some hardware store around here that would sell it. I need very specific like connectors that seem to be like in random warehouses that have to be shipped out. So I don't know that any place around here is going to have them on hand. I wouldn't even know where to look. You know what's like Radio Shack had tons of like random things. They had like capacitors and drawers and so you get a lot of stuff in Radio Shack, but I still don't think they would have had these if they were still around here. Anyway. Why do you recommend quinoa so much? Big quinoa and GPT. You're gonna find out about it in like 20 years. Big quinoa paid for GPT. They're one of the biggest donors. It was a Nintendo store. Should be pretty easy to still get a Switch, as far as I know. Switch 2, I mean. I'm more hacking the air conditioner itself because I'm finding it very ridiculous. There's this weird monopoly on these island air P-tax in New York. New York is like one of these, I don't know what other city uses these P-tax as much as New York does, but it seems like all co-ops have gone that way, and they have these relationships with these other installation companies that are the only ones that can actually buy these devices, and then they also have a monopoly on any accessories for them. Like I tried finding this thermostat to buy anywhere on my own, and it doesn't seem to be possible. You have to go through some distributor, and they upcharge a lot more. You can't even really find out what the MSRP is. I just don't really think a little thermostat and a transmitter should be $850. That's how much the air conditioner company quoted me. So I can do all 3 air conditioners with a Nest for less than the price of one of these thermostats, if it works. There's no guarantee I'll do it right. I shouldn't. There's no way I can break it, so it's not really a high risk procedure. So I think we'll be all right. Oh. I think. Say that now, but we'll see. Oh no, tarot card reading on my dinner. Nah, it's not. It's not good. Yeah, and that's apparently I could have gotten a non-Wi-Fi module thermostat for $550, but if I can do the Nest even cheaper anyway for all three of them without even, and I would have a perfect smart home integration with it, why would I bother? So yeah, I'm gonna try myself. It should be a fun little project. It shouldn't be too complicated. The question is, I won't know if the heat works or not, because the heat is going to be like the heat is off until the winter, so we won't know. Although fan only mode on a lot of these units should actually work for heat, because in the winter fan only mode just blows the hot air. So I might still be able to finagle it that way, but we'll see. The Rock. Dwayne Johnson's brasserie. Can I break it, yes or no? I mean, I can be quite clumsy with things. I mean, the only kind of AC sponsorship I think I'd get is with Sharper Image for one of those weird neck air conditioners that they used to try to sell people. Everyone's getting these Montauk brewery drinks from this place. I mean, everyone here looks like they're wearing the same exact off-white, bluish dress shirt, dark pants, or there's also the polo table. It's interesting. Let's see. Let's go back to Fifth Avenue now that we're kind of walking in this area during a busier time. Limani's. No, it's not the last. City Winery's the one playing all the music. I mean, what do you have, Strawberry Fields? Do you have the regular air conditioners that can go through the window, or like the window one that goes through the wall? They're like very similar looking, or do you have the wider, like hotel looking ones? Because I don't know. I think I'd prefer the window or the window through, like the through wall looks like a window. You know the ones I mean. It's like the same exact looking thing, just going through a wall. But I think they're just a little different. Maybe how they exhaust, I have no idea. Yes, this is the beginning of my OnlyFans. Mamoon over on Kick, hello. Frigidaire, I think, has more normal air conditioners. They have like window units. All right, Fifth Avenue's back. Will I be able to say that I added to the value of the apartment? I mean, it's definitely in better condition than it was when we moved in, but I don't even know if I'd want to keep the nests there. I'd probably keep the hookup that I used for them, and then people can use their own, because I think I'd want to take my own nests with me. Although actually by that point the nests might be pretty old and outdated anyway. Not that they have to be that fancy as it is, but it just would be really nice if I could just set the temperature that I want that room to always be, and just let it do it on its own, you know? Like in the winter, just switch to heat and keep it there. In the summer, switch to cold, keep it there, or turn off as needed. That's ideal state. Like if I would never have to touch it, like that would be the dream. And also like a presence sensor Though, you know, on hot summer days, the benefit though is I just want to be able to turn it on remotely. I don't know, something like that. But at least replacing the air conditioners, I mean, they're probably going to be old by the time we decide to leave this place. Though if we do like win the lottery or something, and buy another apartment, then I'll leave this one much faster. Buy a bigger apartment, that is. You have the window ones. You've had the wall ones, and there was a nest, a mouse nest. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I just prefer the window ones just because there's so much, you can just change them out so much easier. There's options, you don't have to like stick with one company. Although in Stuytown you used to. Stuytown would only ever install Friedrich. I don't know if they had some sort of deal with this group called the Frenchmen. They were like, they had a, I don't know if they still have a storefront. They had a storefront right on First Avenue in like between 19th and 20th. And they were the only installer Stuytown used, and they would only install Friedrich air conditioners. So that was something. So we're going. I want to stop. I want to show you the NYC collection at Microsoft. For all you fashionistas out there, you know, Microsoft. You never knew you needed to go to Microsoft to buy fashion, but this is where you got to go. I mean, obviously, Central Air would be the best option if I can get that. I think split units would be the next step up for us, but we're not allowed those either. Yvette, hi. Well, the Frenchman is local, yeah, but Friedrich air conditioners should be more ubiquitous. Anyway, here's the NYC collection. They have hoodies with like the, I mean, I have issues with the coloring, because at the very least they should have used the train coloring, unless that's probably copyrighted by the MTA, right? I don't like those. I think those are the Xbox button colors, I think, on a controller. I mean, they don't really have that much New York City stuff. The rest is just Microsoft logo on a hat. This is like the only New York City version. All right. Would you rather wear Temu? Let me try your 360 camera, DJI. You're killing me, Smalls. There's my tour bus. Yes. That guy's turning, so we should be good. Canada Goose. What do they sell during the summer? They have some vests, some sweatshirts. Looks like they have a couple of t-shirts, but they're not really showing people in very summery clothing. You know what phones were actually rather cool? The Windows phones. They never picked up traction. I think they ever were going to, but they were still had some rather interesting functionality and how they approached the UI, user interface. I thought. I mean, I might be the only one on that, but whatever. Network, hello. Kasim Simmons, hi. I don't usually want to have fun. Da 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 da. I don't usually want to bum bum, but up and down. Da dun 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 da dun dun da da dun. Da dun 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 da dun dun dun. Apparently, I was looking into this a little bit, and I think I'm already forgetting it. But I don't think there's any actual like standards for cat cables above 6 something. Like sometimes you'll look on Amazon, you'll see Cat 7, Cat 8. Apparently, that's just complete marketing BS. But yeah, HTC had good phone. Like HTC was the king of Android phones at one point. They really were. And then I don't know when they started. They were really trying interesting things like adding the 3D cameras to the phones. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because they took one too many swing and a miss type things, and then end up falling apart. But then they were taken over by, well, at least in partial, like a bunch of people from HTC were acquired by Google, I think. So I think there were some nods to older HTC stuff with the initial Pixel phones. Looking back at it, the Pixel 1 phone was actually probably one of the best ones they had in terms of performance, because it actually used the latest processor of the time. In fact, it used a slightly better one than the latest. It actually got the latest version of that processor, like a slight bump up in spec, though it suffered on a few other components. Oh well. Maybe some Switch playing time? Yeah, you know what, maybe. We are still seeing, I believe we're seeing Weird Al tomorrow. We gotta cross the street. We are still seeing Weird Al tomorrow, as far as I know. So that should be good. And maybe I'll see Superman. Do like a matinee. I don't know, some people don't like it, but I don't mind seeing a movie at like 10:30 in the morning. Usually the theater's emptier. Maybe I'll just have soda and popcorn for like my breakfast lunch, and I'll be good till dinner. I haven't looked into it yet from Philly to wherever. Or is there like a quick one-liner you could do about it? I usually end up watching somebody like make a react video to that kind of stuff to break it down. I probably should be reading it myself, but you know. Kasim is going to Barclays Center for Raw. Nice. Which one is that? When is that one going to be? Weird. I would like me to play some Switch. I'll bring it with me to the concert. I don't think we have anything like front rows, anywhere near the front row, but I'll yell out, Weird Al, I brought my Switch too. Grand Army Plaza South, getting this work done. They've stopped for the weekend, it seems. Oh, there's a bunch of dust flying in my eyes, though, from something. Always my eyes get some blasted with something. You've seen superhero movies at 9 a.m.? Yeah, right? Why not?
That's cool. Look at the Louis Vuitton tonight.
Briggs made a video about it? Okay. Is there a one-liner you can throw out about? Is it good or bad? Is it a good or bad update to creator policy? Let's just go with that. Oh, it's the August 4th after SummerSlam. Yeah, that whole weekend, SmackDown, SummerSlam, and Raw are like all in the vicinity, right? It's too much wrestling for us because we're going to SummerSlam. And I don't know if we're going to make it out to this for sure that Friday, but I believe Jacob Collier is here, and he might be doing something in the park, actually. A concert. If you don't know Jacob Collier, he's like a pretty genius musician. But yeah, we'll see. Uh-oh, it's backing up. Who's coming? Who's coming? It's the Fuzz! The Fuzz is coming! The YouTube update has a lot to do with AI and mass production. WWE is completely real. I mean, it might be scripted, but the bodies still take bumps, you know? Mankind flying from the steel cage, that isn't fake. Roxanne, thank you for the $5 super chat. This guy shouldn't be on the sidewalk, but what are you gonna do? Thanks again, Roxanne. Appreciate the support. Curious what he's gonna do. I guess he's going to the bike thing now. All right. Yeah, no, they get their bodies take a beating regardless. It's demonetization of mass production. I mean, that's probably better in the long run, right? I mean, if people are like putting out 30 videos a day of like AI slop, I mean, who needs that? You don't need 30 videos of AI slop coming from one channel every day. And you can do that easily with AI. Yeah, some of the AI videos are funny for sure. I think they still have to prompt them a certain way to be interesting. Otherwise you get complete AI slop, but the zoo is up ahead. I don't know, we go this way a lot, so I don't know if we're gonna make any changes to this route a little bit. The problem is if I leave it subconscious in my mind, I'll just go the same way that I usually go. But I don't know if we want that. I mean, back in the WWF days, they were pretty adamantly still defending it as very real. There was no breaking the fourth wall, no breaking the kayfabe, I think as they call it. You know, now it's kind of a known thing. Let's go this way. We go through the zoo a lot. Let's go this way. John Oliver has a good episode on AI slop. Interesting. I have to look at that. Yeah, Liv Morgan got injured. You take a fall, even though it's probably a fall she's taken 1 billion times. She landed funny and she messed up her shoulder. Randy Orton did it once to himself. He used to do this thing before he did these RKO to people because he's like the Cobra. So he would rattlesnake, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, no, he was the Cobra, I think. Anyway, he would pose, but he would slam the mat with his fists. And one time he slammed it so hard, he actually injured his shoulder to the point we needed surgery. Yeah, the problem is I think it could take less time to generate the AI slop than it does to watch the AI slop, right? I think, depending on the computing power used, you can make more videos with fake AI stuff than there is time to watch. It might take you 4 minutes to make a 10-minute video, which is the opposite for actual video production where it'll take you 8 hours to make a 20-minute video or something like that. You know what I mean? It's a completely flipped thing. You could make so much garbage in less time than it takes to actually watch the video. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I know my history too well with that stuff. I know a bit. My friends are definitely much more in-depth aware of all the lore from the 90s and 80s. Let's see, let's go to this bridge, Gapstow Bridge. baseball players get injured from just walking. Look at this squirrel. I think it's trying to get these little berry things. Oh, he's been caught. He's been caught. When am I getting my birding gear? I only got what I got. That's not enough for birds. I guess I'm in trouble. Well, let's see if we can get to like the swamp area over here on the right. You can get pretty close to some swampy waters down here. It's kind of an interesting spot. There's got to be like frogs in here, right? Maybe a newt or two, right? Can't there be? Or do they get eaten up by everything? Like all the turtles. Very swampy. Ooh. I want to look near that rock right there. I want to see, because I do believe that there is some poison ivy in this area right here. Look at this. I think there's poison ivy mixed in here. It's right on the rock too. That's poison ivy. It's not that bad, Ziggy. It's not that bad. Also, hello. Yeah, buzz away from me, whatever critters you are. Oh, I remember that the raw GM that would send an email and then the laptop would make that sound. That was kind of dumb. I remember that. Roman Reigns versus The Rock. What's John Cena going to end up doing for his last match? Because he keeps saying it's going to be his final tour. He's not going to come back ever. I mean, I guess we'll see. I do see some tiny fish in the water. There are little fish in there. All right, let's keep moving. We can head towards Woolman Rink. Let's see, Mintinata, hello. Kyriakos Nicolaitis, hi. Woolman Rink is all pickleball now. So there's that. Can we glimpse at it through here? Maybe a little bit. It's all pickleball. Like, I don't know, 15 courts, maybe a little more. Or 14, I don't know. I see number 14, that seems to be the highest number I see right now, but yeah, 14. I think the camera focused more on the fence than it did on the pickles. From Philly to wherever's been following John Cena. We're in the garden making content, garden stuff, but a new format tomorrow. Intriguing. All right, maybe we'll. Oh, that's just a rat. Okay. I thought it was a squirrel on my periphery, but no, it was just a rat. I don't know if that came through on camera. It might have been closer to me than the camera's view. Oh, I can't even see because my phone glitched. helicopter's still flying overhead. I don't know if that's a tour helicopter or something else is going on. No disc golf? Couldn't tell you. Pickleball is still the rage for now. For whatever reason. Bear in the Garden testing is, we're always in full support of it. All right, I guess I'll go more west and then find ways to wrap around. Couldn't see the rat, okay. It's me, no.
Which way?
Bob Kelly, 75 degrees at almost 11 o'clock at night. That's too hot. I wouldn't be able to sleep in that. Jose got arrested here. Well, what'd you do? Well, what were the charges? Allegedly. Oh, and might be just in low flying. What were they doing though? Balloon guy's out. Parks cars just driving through. The dog was intrigued by the bubbles. Did I say balloon guy? I meant to say bubble guy. I don't know about this car. Like, I wonder what official park business he's conducting right now when it's crowded. Is it stuff that couldn't wait till very early morning or whatever? I don't know. That's right, Minty. You gotta. They need their exercise. Eunice, hello. Ooh, public intoxication. Well, I guess you wouldn't get arrested just for being intoxicated. I guess you'd have to be causing a public disturbance. I guess, right? Oh, hopefully all's okay now. Gail, glad to see it's clear. We should be in full 4K if your device supports it, at least on YouTube. Twitch, I have not been able to do 4K yet. I don't know if anybody on Twitch, does Twitch at all support 4K? Probably not. I can't even get a high enough bit rate on Twitch that I want. If I try to make it higher than 8,000 at you get a black screen. I'll try. Maybe after I got the official beta for 2K, maybe I'm allowed higher bit rates. Maybe I'll try it next time. I'll raise the bit rate and see if I get a broken video or not. Next time. Me neither, perfectly candid. I'll be perfectly candid with you. I don't like Cooper Time. Thanks for the official follow on Twitch. Zahid, hello. Strawberry Fields getting the Vogue just in case, getting it ready. ABV, not alcohol blood volume, but always be voguing. Let's see. Through the arch or up? No, let's go through the arch so we get to go under the path. I think it makes it a little easier to cross the bike path. The Twitch stream always has lower latency, plus I had to raise the latency on YouTube even more to allow for 4K viewing. I feel like we can pretty comfortably do 4K right now in terms of the services that I have linked. I wonder though how much, like I'm almost maxed out on the bit rate that the Bella Box can do. It can do 12,000. I think Rational can push it higher. Maybe if I asked them how to do it, then maybe there'd be a way to, but I don't know that you'd see much of a difference. I mean, you might, but we might be at that area of diminishing returns. Wow, it's like a dead zone here. In America, they can speak the Urdu language for you. I'm sure, yeah. People can speak that here. I'm sure they know. Some of them do. I don't personally. Just some Russian for you, if that helps. Oh, the bags are landing on me. Don't do it, bags. Please, bags. Don't want that. Guess I'll go this way. Gradually increase the elevation until we pop out over there. Stex was voguing once and slapped himself in the face last time. And you've never vogued again. Never vogued again. Is all the camping stuff put away? No. Nope. I'm hoping we can do it this weekend. There's a lot of hope for this weekend. Superman, camping stuff. Because, like, you want to take advantage. Because we can always put it away while baby commuter's around, too. It's not going to be as fast, because nothing is ever sped up when there's a toddler around. Like, there's no activity that I can think of off the top of my head right now that would be faster completed with a toddler in the vicinity. Unless that toddler is glued to like a tablet, I don't think anything can be done faster. If the activity is making a mess, yes, that will be faster. No, we didn't find any bugs, thankfully. Oh, awesome, Jose. That's a cool. You probably have a lot of stories from that. And hopefully not too much vomit from passengers. Ambrose, yes. I don't know, it's probably going to be muggy and the bugs are going to be interested in your body. They're very shameless like that. Oh, I think they have a left turn signal from there, but there's no cars to turn left. There should be more magnetic strips in the city, I think, to allow for light changes faster when there's less cars around. Ah, there it is. I wonder how much apartments are at the Prasada, 50 Central Park West. The one time that she gets a lot of tablet time, which is still not that much, is on work mornings, because you can get everything together much faster if she's preoccupied for like 15 minutes than not. And there's much more of a time crunch, as you can imagine, for everyone. So there's that. You drove 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Oh yes, you got all the late night stories, Jose. Feel free to share if any one of them stands out. And if you want. Number 10 West 66th Street. Actually, I mean, we are still technically Central Park, just a few steps away. So I wonder how much an apartment will be here at number 10 West 66th Street, if anybody wants to look. Because this looks like it could be a reasonable building, but it's also very close to Central Park. So I'm curious if anybody wants to look it up. How can I quiet cars honking unnecessarily? Uh-oh. Communicate with local authorities. Wait. I missed the request for a troll strategy. Did I miss a chat? Where did this troll strategy request come in? Oh, that's your troll strategy. I thought it was a GPT's troll strategy. Never mind. Okay. Be polite. When they get no attention, try something more daring. When they still go and get no attention, go for the jugular. Yep. 5K a month? Oh, that's a guess. Okay. Did I miss a super troll again? I don't even know. It's probably for the best. 6 million for the Prasada. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's for dinner? I don't know yet. I'm monitoring Mrs. Commuter's work event. So I'm trying to build up my own appetite because Taco Bell is still like expanding in there for dinner. Hopefully she doesn't get too much food at her work thing, and then we can eat together since we don't normally have evenings together, just us, while baby Commuter's with grandma. So we're right by Lincoln Center, Juilliard, my old high school. LaGuardia is back there. I wonder what's going on in the Lincoln Center Cybertruck here. It's coming by. Yeah, but I want to check out over there, Lincoln Center, and then maybe go back east because I have to be closer to east. $725K for 1 bed, 1 bath at the 10 West 66. That's not terrible. It's not great. I mean, again, you'd be getting a full multi-bedroom, multi-bathroom house elsewhere, but this is New York, and you're steps away from Central Park, so that's probably not bad. I think is that a co-op or a condo? Is that building a co-op or condo? Posture check, thank you. All right, Lincoln Center, Summer for the City from June 11th to August 9th. I'll walk around it and see what's going on there. Looks like there's a way to get in, so I don't know if I can go in for that, but we'll see what's over there. RJ made it back. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Maybe it's still morning in Colorado, I don't know. It could be snowing for all I know over there, right? It's a co-op. It didn't seem like it was a doorman building though. That's the one thing. I guess we can walk through the side here. Looks like there's an event in the middle, some sort of a concert or something right outside. I don't know if this is where they all are going to use headphones or something else. There's a gelato dealer. Was that the wrong word? Should I not have said it was a gelato dealer? I don't. In retrospect, that might not have been the right choice of words. All right, I'm kind of stuck in here. Yeah, is this like headphone disco? I want to go to the plaza here. They have a little water area. Oh, hello. Large 2-bedroom is $9K a month. That's pricey, but not surprising. Vendor, that's the word. It's a gelato vendor, not a gelato dealer. Hey, they got like cornhole over here. Interesting. Did not know they have cornhole set up. Negotiate a price for the gelato. Whoa. Why do they all of a sudden accelerate so fast? The Paul Milstein Pool and Terrace, pretty nice place. There's a cafe or restaurant over there. I don't know if it's called the Lincoln, but it looks nice. Looks fancy anyway. Pigeon's trying to pull some stuff. Hopefully that water is okay for the pigeons to drink. Because that's what it did. Oh, they saw a friend. That's why they were running over. 1.3 petabit internet in Japan. I mean, that's interesting. The question I have is, how would you even use that? In terms of like downloading something, you've already way exceeded the speed of like consumer hard drives. I don't know what kind of drives they're downloading to. Maybe it's like 1,000 NVMEs in some sort of RAID where you could download to all of them, but then like even the speeds of the controller and the bus or whatever, you might be, I don't even know how that works. I have no idea. I'm sure it does, I just don't know how. Did they ever change this President's Bridge? I feel like I know it's always been here, but I don't know if it got upgraded at some point. I don't know. Did it? I have no idea. Let's get closer to my old high school. Write a poem about my gelato dealer. In the heart of the town where sweet dreams collide, Gabe's Gelato, a creamy delight, comes alive. Wait. I feel like I ruined the cadence of that, sorry. With flavors like laughter and scoops that entice. His dealer, a smile, serves joy in each slice. Slice? Am I serving ice cream cake? Interesting. I mean, I have 2.5 gigabit internet, and I can see when I'm maxing it out, I could see like even the CPU, my computer, which is pretty beefy, is like working a little hard to get it running, like to get it downloaded at that speed. Like it's actually kind of surprising when you're downloading at super speeds, how many CPU cycles it could take. You know what? Let's walk. It's not too interesting back here near my old high school. So maybe I'll walk a block this way, go back to Broadway, and then walk south and east that way. I probably have about another 40 minutes or so. We'll see. I do want to buy a gelato slicer. I forgot there was a public library here too. Don't think I ever went to this one. The internet was much more prevalent during my time in LaGuardia. Somebody did say tonight is Manhattan Henge. There's a Polestar dealership here? Wow. I mean, MLK across the street, high school, used to be one school. Now it's just a collection of magnet schools. Let me go back east. If you want to look up apartments at 160 West 66, we're coming up on that now. Or 165 West 66, they got balconies. Ooh, Jell-O. Like, do you actively make it Strawberry Fields? Like, you make Jell-O at home, or do you buy like the pre-made cups? I'm curious. And is there any reason you eat it, or just because you like it? I'm just curious now. We're on the other side of Juilliard now, I think. Oh, there's a nice public parking garage here. Am I streaming until 8:28? No, but if we do end up getting dinner and we finish, we're not going to rush or anything, and then we come out, I'll have all my streaming gear. So in theory, if we're nearby a place where you could look at it, you just like it for the collagen and then it's low calorie? Got it. Wait, but I didn't under. Do you make it yourself, like with the powder, or do you just buy it in cups? I think that's the part I'm more interested in. Erie, hello. Yeah, Cooper time. I think so too. I think I'm glad that even though it's expensive, I'm glad I just did it all at once. You know, now they're under warranty for at least a couple of years, so I can have that peace of mind, and they're just fresh, and I can do some automation with them. Hopefully, it will actually help extend their use if I can do it right. You do buy the powder and make it. Got it. Maybe I should do that too. There used to be a Best Buy right around here. I don't know if it was where this Raymore and Flanagan was or somewhere else. But you know, hot town, summer in the city. Yeah, let's make Jell-O for everybody. Photos will make the coffee. Strawberry Fields will make the Jell-O. We'll have a Jell-O and coffee kind of a day in one meal. Jagdesh, hello. The 1 train was my main subway line. It was the 1 or 9 train back then. 1 or 9 train down to 14th Street, then the L train to Stuytown. Although when I first started going to high school, my mom said I had to take the bus, so I was taking the M15 to the M66 or whatever it was. But I think halfway through that year, a lot of the other students were just taking the subway, and so I decided to just try it on my own. It was much faster. I enjoyed it much more. Fun activity with Baby C? Yeah, you're right. Good idea. Could probably make some like fun shapes too, right? If we really wanted to, just depending on the container you use. Edible Play-Doh. See, I'm a little nervous to go down that rabbit hole, only because if the Play-Doh becomes edible, I wonder if that'll create some sort of a reduced threshold to try to eat regular Play-Doh stuff. Oh wait, a new Wegmans? No, this is some sort of Wegmans. Why is there a Wegmans advertisement here? Is there going to be a new Wegmans over here? Or is this just happens to be a big Wegmans advertisement to order stuff online? Texas toddler thinks all Play-Doh is edible. I mean, it's technically non-toxic, right? It's okay? Or am I mistaken? I mean, our baby commuter doesn't eat it, so I'm glad I don't have to like deal with it. I still would rather she didn't, even if it is non-toxic, but I'm just wondering. National Eat Your Jell-O Day is tomorrow. Interesting. It's more like things like silly putty, I think, that you can. I think silly putty should not be ingested. C4 is technically edible. Interesting. Not in a good way. Can you make Jell-O with quinoa? Oh no. What would that even be like? You know what? I mean, so, what is this Russian dish that I don't even know if it's actually Russian, but there is like a very gelatinous meat dish my grandma used to make more called holodets, and you eat it with horseradish, and that was essentially like a meat Jell-O. So you can do whatever you want, I guess. Baby Na, hello. Or would that be like baby sodium? Because NAS sodium. Has she ever had gum? No, I don't want to go down that path either. I think it's still probably too dangerous for her to have gum. I'd be worried about it, but yeah. Do people think I'm talking to myself? Maybe. I did think about keeping like AirPods, or not AirPods, but some sort of wireless buds in my ear just to make it seem less like I'm crazy, but I don't care anymore. It's New York, whatever. I should just keep them in my ear so I can turn on noise canceling whenever I'm on the Manhattan Bridge. Is there actually something going on in Rome? Like actual fires, or is this some something else that I'm missing? That was a message off of from Twitch. I'm talking to 500. I'm doing a TED Talk. I'm just doing a live TED Talk while walking. Perfectly Candid is here for the singing. It comes every once in a while. At least I'm not singing like Mickey Mouse. I mean, I kind of am. Okay, sorry. Victoria says we need more likes. Munib, thanks for the follow on Twitch. What is that? I hear music. Am I supposed to figure out where it's coming from? I kind of want to. No cars, no cars. Plus, it's my light. It's also 82 degrees out right now, according to the bus stop. Actually, a nice breeze just started to blow. A very soothing, cooling breeze. Oh, it's hot there, baby, now? I see. Just really hot. Got it. On Fridays, interesting TV show memes, and you guess them. I mean, I don't know if anybody remembers the segment that we had on Static Computer. I pulled out the automaton, and I would just play a random show tunes from like the 90s, and people would guess them from the automaton. I feel like that was kind of fun. But now you got these automaton like super experts. So I have 3 automatons in my possession right now. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should become an expert on how to use them at the same time. I don't know how many dual wielding automaton players there are. So if I can work on that, maybe that's the next step with the automaton skill. Dual wield automatons. Anybody? Thanks, Victoria. I belong in an RPG. Just sing the days of the week to the Addams Family tune. That's how the kids learn it these days. It's like there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, days of the week. Apparently that was a thing. Yeah, does anybody know about the dual wielding automatons? Rena, hello. Yeah, I gotta dual wield the automatons before I can learn or play the Switch too. Monday morning rush hour video? Dallas, we do, that's our Monday commute actually. If you want to see a lot more people rushing to work, Mondays about 8 a.m. we start streaming. And I walk over from Brooklyn to Manhattan. This is only going to be like that for a few more weeks, but then we'll just be doing it within Manhattan, and you'll probably see even more because we usually spin by Penn Station area when I do that version of the Monday walk, so should be good. First Republic. I still don't have like a Chase ATM card. That guy's booking it. I mean, he looks like wobbly too. It's kind of making me nervous. At least he's got a helmet on, but man.
Hey y'all.
This CVS and Chase used to be a CompUSA. Used to be mainly on the second floor. You had to go upstairs. But this is where you entered, CompUSA. They were pretty two close CompUSAs to each other here, and then over on 38th and 5th. It was a beautiful time. CompUSAs for days. Yeah, that was a temporary relocation that work put me on Mondays. It was a temporary one. It was always intended to be temporary. Kizu on Twitch asks for the time, 6:15. Bring back CompUSA. Micro Center is probably the evolution of CompUSA. We just don't have any in Manhattan. I wish we did. But the thing is, B&H does serve really well for a lot of stuff. If you need like brand new computer parts, not as good, but they still have a lot. Straight to hell. Straight to jail. That one meme. What's that sound? Is this bus breaking down? Ah! That wasn't a good sound at all. It's not me. Used to live 2 miles from the CompUSA headquarters. Lucky. Yeah, I always praise B&H. The only time I might not is because they're closed Friday afternoons and Saturdays and for a lot of holidays, but that's fine. But that's the most negative thing I could say, and that's not even that bad. Time check 6:16. Did Newegg used to have physical stores? I don't remember that. But Newegg itself as a store has changed substantially. It's it got bought out by another company, I think, and its quality went down. Quality. When I said lucky septic topics, yep, that was it. And it was not a very good one, but that is what I was referencing. Nobody could beat the Wiz. That's where we got our first computer in 1992. IBM 486 SX2 with like a 33 megahertz processor or something. I think our phones, like from the last few years, are probably more powerful than any consumer device, like computer home device from the 90s. They must be, right? I think they, yeah, no, they definitely are. The finer diner, the Brooklyn diner. Yeah, I don't buy from Newegg at all anymore. I don't trust it. The better enough reports, and there's way too many other good options. Amazon for the return policies, Micro Center and B&H for the ease of accessibility. Yeah, too many other options these days to use some questionable second-rate service or something. Grivy, hello. I feel like we haven't seen you in a little bit. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. IBM's probably pretty smart. Sometimes it'll also randomly say, "Eat your food, Tina." Ah, Intel Inside. Interesting, it's not me. My computer had, it was a 486, but I think it had a worse modem. It had a 2.4 or 2400 baud modem. I don't remember how much RAM it had. Or hard drive space. Carnegie Hall. And the Russian tea room. Hey John, welcome. You know, the thing about the videos you might see online is people seem to love painting a picture of New York like just being covered in SWAT teams and targets being raided and all this and all that. But that's the thing, you can paint whatever picture you want to paint. I feel like the live streams are probably, I choose the neighborhoods I'm walking through. But, you know, it's just the state of things online. It is what it is, right? Costco's a good place too. Costco has had great prices on the DJI Pocket 3 for quite some time. Some of the new folks might not know that I'm like hands-free. You ran a bulletin board back in the day? That's awesome. Yeah, I forgot. I don't remember if we bought a separate one after the 2.4. I know we had a 14.4. I think we bought that one, and then we bought a 28.8. And then we didn't have a 36. Was it a 36.6? I don't remember. But then we had a 56K. No, I think it was a 36 something else. 36.4 maybe? I think it was 36.4. And then 56.6, I think. Or so, I don't remember. Whatever. There was one in the 30s after 28.8. And we didn't have that one. We had the 14.4, 28.8, and then 56K. Whatever. Not that anybody needs to know this. I don't know from Philly to wherever. I thought somebody said he was going to come back to streaming, but I don't know that he ever did. Anybody know what happened to Tom from Walks on Wall Street? I think he still posts videos, though. But I don't know why he stopped streaming as much. He is still streaming. Oh, okay, good. I know he stopped for a little while. And I don't know why or what happened. Oh, you were around, but you were a victim of the display name change. Got it. Well, we're back to these for now. Let's see how much longer that lasts. Duke Nukem, nice. Yeah, I remember in high school I was pretty close with the computer guy there, and we had a computer lab that you could go to at lunchtime if you wanted to, and I would just go there. And then I worked in high school computer lab in the summer. We were able to like finagle a job for me, and we installed Unreal Tournament on some of the lab computers, and a few of us are just playing it locally. That was fun. Oh, it's red. Uh-oh, pedicab. Oh, he's blowing right through. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know, like, he needs to be more careful. He shouldn't be pulling those kind of maneuvers, especially so close to an intersection. At least I caught that on video. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh well. Just, you can see what those pedicabs are like. Yeah, Costco is still great. For sure. Brian, have a good night. Monetize Aubrey's back. What deets do you need? I don't know. Can you report the pedicabs? Maybe. I know Zero Enigma reports a lot of the cabbies who have driving violations. Like if they're over the line, you can report that to TLC. They get a little fine from them apparently. If they turn on red lights, those kinds of things. So I don't know. I don't know what there is for pedicabs. I don't know that they have a governing body that will actually find them. They seem more rogue than that. You can't maneuver there, that's right. Oh yeah, walk, ride, fly. I wonder what he's been up to. Hope he's doing all right. John Young, glad to have you here. Glad you're enjoying. There's a similar building to this right next to Bryant Park with a curved facade. I I don't know if he had to be walking with his hands on his hips to like widen his stance that much to further narrow the sidewalk space, but sure. You want to know about my gaming console history? So I was never a huge console gamer growing up. I think my mom just was done with it. She got me the computer, and then like I think I just fended for myself. I found my way onto IRC and was able to find the pirated games, Juarez as they called it. Anyway, I started off with the Super Nintendo, and actually in Russia I had an Atari. In Russia. Then I had a. You can report it, but it's kind of petty. All right. Huh. Elias in Greece, hi. Yeah, so after that, the Louis Vuitton building's coming into view. I still think it's funny on Reddit recently that somebody posted a picture. This is like saying, is this real? This is AI, right? The time we live in. Okay, so Super Nintendo, and then I got a Game Boy Color. Somehow I was in Costco with my mom, and I never had a Game Boy or any portable system except those little Game & Watch guys. I had a few of them, actually. I might still have a few Game & Watch things. I don't know if they're worth anything. I had a Pinball, Donkey Kong, and maybe one more. Anyway, yeah, so we were at Costco once, and they had like a Pokemon Game Boy Color combo, like in those big plastic, what are they called? Like, you know how it's like sealed up in plastic and there's no way to get it open without scissors, and then that plastic is so sharp it cuts into your hands? You know what I mean? They had like those clamshell, but it wasn't even a clamshell because you couldn't easily declam it. You had to shuck it like an actual clam or oyster. Anyway. Yeah, so Game Boy Color. Then I was able to get an N64 at the Stuytown Flea Market with like 5 games, several controllers for $40. And then at some point I got the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I don't remember when that came out. And then the Game Boy Advance, the flip one, whatever that one was called, SP. And then an Xbox 360, Wii, and then PS3, 4, and 5, Switch 1, and now Switch 2. I think those are all the consoles I've had. Blister pack? Yeah, maybe that. I never had a Dreamcast, but Dreamcast did have like no copy protection. There was no security on the discs. You could copy them like very easily, and the system could play them back. Anybody could burn their own copies of a Dreamcast game. I think maybe some did, but they were still all very easy to crack if they were. Interestingly. So my friend had it, and it was really easy to get games on it. You still have a Game Boy Color, nice. I don't know what's up with Casey Neistat's last video. I feel like it was just an advertisement for this mod retro device. Apparently the guy who's like the creator of the Oculus Rift, also now he's worth billions of dollars at this point, but now he has his own little retro game console company. They made a Game Boy. It's essentially the best Game Boy that still takes Game Boy cartridges. Like a good screen, good plastic, rechargeable batteries, even though you can put in regular batteries, also put rechargeable batteries, but also recharge the rechargeable batteries through it, which is like an interesting concept, but yeah. I don't know exactly. RJ, have a good one. Oh, the DS! Thank you, Allie. Yes, I had the DS. I had the DS, the 3DS, and I think I had a 3DS XL at some point. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did have that. That was when I did have some more of my own money, so I was able to get some of those systems. There's another Art Deco building on my left, the Fuller building. No, it's opened. I did set it up. I just didn't play any games on it. It's hooked up, just sitting there, sucking up juice from the wall. The Wii really was an incredible system, though. It came with Wii Sports, and I think that was one of the things that Reggie Fils-Aime, who was like the president of Nintendo America for a while, he like really said, you got to include this. Because that was a multi-generational console. Anybody could pick up that controller and do bowling, tennis, so different people could play it. You didn't have to like pick up a controller and twiddle your thumbs. It was an interesting system. Yes, Tombot, this is exactly what I was just talking about. I think I already mentioned it. You probably just heard it. I just haven't caught up with the chat yet. Oh, the Waldorf Astoria. You're right. I think Bagels and Walk Sean said it's open. Anthony Freeman is here. Hello. Up in Syracuse, really, Septic? Interesting. But do you have an Aston Martin dealership? Not that I need one anyway. Not that I can even think about affording one anyway. I meant not that I need a dealership. Anthony Freeman's Switch 2 is coming. Nice. Should be easier. I think it's over there, right? It's a few blocks down. Let me make sure that nobody's reached out to me yet. No, not yet. Okay. And now with the Switch 2, if you want to buy the little welcome game, you have to pay for it. If you want to buy it, but it wasn't included. So there's that. Park Avenue over here quiets down a lot after business hours. Did I see the Key and Peele skit involving the Wii skit? I don't know if I did. It doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head, but I have seen a lot of their skits. 4 figures a night for the Waldorf. Oh, is that guy really riding that without a helmet? He might just be a genius. I shouldn't question him. He could be an eccentric genius, and it's all within his plans. Oh, really, Jose? That's cool. Buying the Aston Martin's not the issue, it's the maintenance. Well, they both sound like barriers to me. Niagara Mohawk, got it. Let me pop it in my brain again. Gigi's here. Hello. And then if Aston Martin is not your cup of tea, Ferrari is right here. Waiting for you. Looks like there's a Ferrari SUV now. That's interesting, actually. I don't know one thing that a Ferrari SUV existed. Huh. It's like how the Porsche has one too, right? Sketches, not skits. Ah. I mean, at some point, it's very semantic, right? I feel like I've seen those used interchangeably at this point, even if it's not what they actually mean. But I can understand being accurate.
Well, it's probably better
A Syracuse live. The hardest part is getting there. We're flying the time. I mean, starting prices at the Waldorf $1,600. That's too cheap for me. Try one out GTA style. Wasn't Dutch Moss playing GTA 4 today? Set in New York City. The Ferrari SUV is AI. It's not real. Looks like there's a movie. There's something being filmed around here. Let's look at the signs. Oh, and the what convenience of perk? I see. Okay, there's something from ABC Studios is filming here. doesn't really say what it is. Let's see if this one says it. ABC Studios, but it doesn't actually say what they're filming. Huh. Oh, there's a cool little outdoor bar over here. That looks fun. The Lever House or the Lever House? How would you pronounce it? I don't want to get too much closer. Got the music playing. But that's interesting. Oh, we're by a Morgan Stanley building. They have a little lobby with bamboo. I think it's Elsbeth. Last time we've seen Elsbeth being filmed, they did call it out as Elsbeth. Elspeth, whatever it is. So I don't know. $35 for the beer? Yeah, maybe. I doubt it's that bad. There's like a limit. Even in the fanciest restaurants, like I think they have some problems charging more than $15 for like a Heineken. I mean, come on. There's a limit. You can't be charging $25 for a Heine. You know? Always lever, never lever. Is there a reason though? Is that not also interchangeable? Different accents as well? Different accents might pronounce that differently. They might need a bald villain for part of the filming. That's one of the reasons Saitama exists, to give a bald people a superhero. The max for a beer is $24. That's the limit. You can't be charging more than that for a beer. It has to be some super craft beer they can only make with the rarest of whatever. The pronunciation exposes what class you're in. That's too complicated. We shouldn't be doing that. All right, so the Waldorf is supposed to have both a hotel and a residential component, right? Are both open? Or there's still a lot of construction elevators on the building. Is there something else still? What are they still making? The front does seem to be open though. Like they've taken down the scaffolding over there. I think this is St. Bart's. That looks safe. I want to open an account at PPAC Private Bank and Trust. I don't know how much that's going to be, but you probably need to have a lot of money to even be considered for an account at PPAC Private Bank and Trust. They have a polygonal horse in their window, so that should tell you everything. Inside park at St. Bart's, little venue, bar area. I'm grumpy. I'm just realistic. All right, well, here's the Waldorf. Oh, the residences go through here. And I guess the hotel has a separate entrance. I don't know, which part of it is like open? It doesn't look super open. All the scaffolding is down on this side. That's something. Polygonal horses are known to invoke complete trust. Probably. So we're losing the Williamsburg Bridge? Yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh, here's one of the main entrances. Oh, they have their own little driveway. Okay, yeah, I feel like a fancy place like this needs to have a way for cars to drive in. Because, yeah, I feel like there's gotta be a way to do that. It looks like they didn't be done. They didn't finish in time. They just said, gotta open it. I don't care if we're not on schedule, just open what you got. The Mark Hotel. That sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly where that is, Bumblebee. Oh, it's temporarily closed again? Interesting. Let's go towards 3rd Avenue. They're still working on something. Okay, so it's open, but I think they just didn't get done in time, but they had to open it anyway. Automated parking. Like, which part is automated? Like, yeah, which part is automated? You're using my "didn't be done" phrase. How's Smith and Walensky? What is the best steakhouse in the city now? And don't say Peter Luger. Didn't be done, new merch. Oh boy. Yeah, it is a catchy song. I also like that the other side of summer. The other side of summer. Is that Elvis something? Costello? Benjamin Casey, hello. Keynes is good. Smith & Walensky's average. Ikinari used to be my favorite, but they are no more. It's a Japanese steakhouse. They had a few locations. Wasn't expensive, still very good. Best steakhouse, Sbarro. Monetize Aubrey on Kick knows the theme of the channel. I'm doing my own posture check. I feel like I was slouching too much. Where isn't Keynes somewhere in the 30s? Isn't it around there somewhere? I don't know why I'm thinking it's in the 30s, or is it something else? This McDonald's is open 24 hours. You know what? If we did see a CVS, I wouldn't be opposed to a coconut water. There's another Essa Bagel. They have a couple of locations. They have 3 locations as far as I can recall off the top of my head. They started filming the sequel, Devil Wears Prada? Nah, definitely not Peter Luger's. Not with their like 85% of the way cooked steaks that they finish off when you order it. Keynes is on in the 30s. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. $50,000 clay smoking pipes? Huh. Hot town summer in the city.
She was just like mad that I was being.
The lipstick building is up ahead. It's named the lipstick building because it looks like perfume. No, kidding. Do you have a favorite brand of coconut water? I feel like one of them is pretty ubiquitous. Isn't it that Vita Coco brand? I don't really know of any others off the top of my head. But Keen's is top tier. Aha. Kuma did an appearance at the Japanese TV? Ah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too hard on Peter Lugers, but yeah, Mrs. Commuter has the same opinions on it.
It was character building. And you know
That it's
what?
overrated, but I don't know. Not to rain on your parade. Fantastic 4 pizza at Little Caesars. Do we even have any Little Caesars in the city? Oh, this Dwayne Reed is defunct. You're gone, Dwayne Reed. You're out of here. The other side of No, we've never been there together. Never been there together. Don't understand what's with the LMAO. Formulate your sentences completely so we know what you mean and why it's funny. Rebel Roll Just Superman was pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I want to see it. Hopefully we'll see it this weekend while baby commuters with grandma. Have I had coconut water from an actual coconut? I must have somewhere. Sparrow's doing a Suicide Squad collab? Oh no. They got green left arrow. Oh, that's pretty cool though, Mintina. Gabriella Hiller in Brazil, hello. Ooh, a baby grand piano. Dean Cain is crying about Superman, like in a good way, or is he like complaining? I don't. Yeah, you know, it could be taken different ways, depending on how it's phrased or how you meant to say it. Not how it's phrased. It's only phrased one way. Stupid commuter. Is the lipstick building that one? I don't even know. I'm not in tune with everything. How much you have to shell out? Oh no. We got puns here. It had Smallville vibes, but didn't feel the same. I loved Smallville. I had a great time with that show. Apparently, I've been watching more interviews with Tom Welling. You know, the Clark Kent in Smallville. And apparently, they never did the full suit for him. Even though he like donned it at the end of the show, like in the last episode, apparently it was just a t-shirt. It was just a shirt, not the whole suit. I feel, I don't know if, I think that's true. I mean, he's said it, but I feel like it's kind of like a, I don't know, anticlimactic for him to have played Clark Kent and his becoming of Superman for so long and not get his own full suit. Something doesn't sit right with me on that one. Oh no, they're turning Superman political. Oh boy. All right, I don't know what's going on here with the bus, but we're crossing. He's saying that Superman is woke. Interesting. I mean, I don't think we should be pushing any kind of political agendas in like a DC or Marvel movie. They should just be whatever they are. And we shouldn't, I don't know, to put in like, you know, hidden things or push some sort of agenda, I don't know. It seems unnecessary to me, but then again, what do I know? Just a random guy who walks in the streets. Nobody can match Christopher Reeve's Superman. That's just it. That is the Superman. All the other Supermans are just imitating. I don't know why that taxi beeped just now, but it seemed unnecessary. What happened to that one person who loved Peter Luger so much? They never explained their last message. But James Gunn isn't exactly woke either? That's interesting. Oh, are we right by Bloomies? Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. They got that frozen yogurt place, 40 carats in there. This place has Superman. You should see it right now. If they have tickets for it, maybe. Mrs. Commuter's around this area somewhere at a work event. So whenever she's done, maybe. The mouth. Wasn't there a theater in this area that had dinner? You could actually eat food during. I know there's a few locations now, but there was one right around here. You know? Because that would be perfect. We just watch Superman right now and eat. Oh, it's probably hard to get tickets still. It's still technically opening day, even though it opened yesterday. But you know what I mean. Isn't woke just manners and respecting people? Maybe. I think there are ways to take, if you do even turn it into two sides of a coin, there are ways to take it too far in either direction. I don't know that you need to be woke to be respectful to everybody, but nobody should be shoving things down your throat either, from either side. I think, you know, it's never easy, but nothing's supposed to, it's not supposed to be easy, really. We're in life. Nothing's easy. But there are certain areas where we could probably shouldn't have gone the wrong way, but he was doing it, still doing it. Yeah, anyway, whatever. I do want to see it. If we don't see it today, we'll probably see it like an early morning showtime tomorrow when there's still probably a lot of seats available. I can eat dinner if I think popcorn is dinner. I mean, I think the statute of limitations is probably passed on the photo. Yeah, I wouldn't mind eating popcorn as a whole meal. Yesternight? Oh my goodness. Yeah, because it like the first show times were like 2 p.m. yesterday. I'm gonna say like 8 more times like. I'm not really so close to it anymore. I used to go to Kips Bay, but I like that one a lot. It's also a rather quiet area. A well-balanced diet of popcorn. Yeah, just have two sides of one of those scales. If you just balance out the popcorn, eat both of them, you're good. Jurassic Park was pretty good. Okay, here's my only thing with Jurassic Park. Give me a second to find something. Give me a second. Here's my only thing with Jurassic Park. What is this? James? What was that? What is this and why is it in Jurassic Park? Anyway. Jurassic Park. What is that? What is that in the movie? Oh no, that guy's not supposed to be going yet. Wait, what just happened? Oh, did you see it already? Yeah. Why is that on some Jurassic Park poster? Dinosaur slugs, more of Dino. Yeah, did they try to turn it into like an alien horror movie? Because that's kind of what it looks like. It's a D-Rex? Okay. I mean, I'm also somewhat intrigued by it. Like, it looks like it's getting to that point where it's like ridiculous, but like entertaining ridiculous. Tombot with a $20 super chat. Say thank you for your wit, tech, and the great collection of characters that are the WC community. Hey, thank you, Tombot, for the generous donation and the super kind words. Very much appreciated. I wouldn't be anything without you guys. There's been like this really weird series of TikToks right now. Some guy's been posting these like wardrobe malfunctions in WWE wrestlers, like specifically male wrestlers. And there's like a specific voice that happens when they play the clip, and then he says, "James," there's like an audio that he lip syncs with. What was that? And then they play it and get in slow motion. I don't know why, it's kind of funny. It's Dwayne Reed across the street, but we don't like Dwayne Reeds. Am I getting too far north now? Where am I? Let me swing around. Let me go up Lexington. The D-Rex is no joke. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm fixing my posture again. I mean, I think if it's going to be on any short form Reels thing. YouTube has shorts, Instagram has Reels. Everything has some sort of short form content these days. So I'm sure if your algorithm took you in that direction, you'd see it, but maybe now that I talked about it, your phone will play it. What do we like? In terms of what? You gave TikTok a try, now you're hooked? Yeah, I mean, one thing TikTok has going, one thing it has going for it is that it does curate stuff. Like, it knows when you spend some time on a certain video, and it actually does try to find things that may algorithmically align with that video type. It does seem to be pretty good at that. And every once in a while it throws in like a curveball. It's like, okay, I don't think they're gonna like this, but you never know, so let's try it. And sometimes it sticks. And then your For You page, you are your own master of your For You page. Syracuse is the only city, U.S. city has a domed stadium, but no professional sports teams. Did not know that. Isn't Wonder like a ghost kitchen or like a magnet school of restaurants? I think we're right by Hunter College. Yeah, the sky bridge is over Lexington Avenue. Give it away. Hunter College, CUNY, City University of New York. Eric Hauser with a $5 super chat. Have a coffee enjoying your walk this evening. Wife and I headed back from North Carolina in November. Nice. Eric, thank you for your support. Appreciate the generosity, and hopefully you and your wife enjoy. November, yeah, it's like the beginning of the holiday season too. Should be fun. Oh, I usually just go to CVS only because they have self-checkout. I guess Target would work too. I think most Targets have it. TikTok drains your battery. I mean, anything's going to drain your battery if you use it a lot. I don't know if it has any more battery drainage than any other thing. You know, it also depends on how many notifications you have enabled. The guy's just driving around with a ticket on his windshield and pulling some interesting maneuvers too. Is Wonder really, wait, are you saying Wonder is really bad or it's really good and I shouldn't say it's bad or call it like a magnet? I'm not sure. 6 Labubu purchase. That stuff has gone pretty crazy. Viral. It's like the Beanie Babies of today, right? Or something. Schnipper's frozen yogurt has arrived. Huh. We don't like Wonder. Got it. Oh, why is it so bad? That's a pretty visceral hatred of Wonder. I don't know much about it. Just that it has like multiple restaurants for like delivery, right? Or supposedly. Alice's Teacup. Oh, there's that sensitive building. Wait, we get a little. I just make it a point to highlight this building every time now. Just because that one person that made that comment, he stepped out of the building and said, "You can't film this building." I could film whatever my eyes see. I'm gonna pull out the Long Island audit guy and say, I could do whatever I want. If my eyes can see it, I can take a picture of it. We're First Amendment right. Look at this thing. Look at how sensitive it is. The acoustics are terrible. Interesting. 4.5 hours apparently per hour. Oh, is it really the epitome of ghost kitchens? Like in a bad way? Interesting. Buell Mush, thanks for the follow. The architect for the building is Raphael Vanoli. Interesting. That's right, a bad boy. I mean, I think they're probably right in terms of the law, but fishing for it, I mean, at the same time, they are kind of causing a disturbance at some point. Like, they get a little too aggressive in their right to film or freedom of press or whatever it is. Because they're just fishing, right? They're waiting for that reaction, and then they, yeah. It's a Wrangler. Looked like a Jurassic Park car. Equinox here apparently. Yeah, they're attention seekers, yeah, for sure. It is what it is. Raphael Vanoli is also the architect behind 432 Park Ave. Interesting. Is that one's not as sensitive as this one in terms of the building, right? It's less so the architect than it is the owner that's sensitive. Multi-hex, hello. Oh, posture check, thank you. Ah, air conditioner's dripped on me. Will I go to Six Flags this year? Probably not. Bum 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 ba da dun da dun 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 da dun da 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 dun dun da da dun 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 da da dun da dun 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 da 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 dun da da dun.
Can you go out? Yeah.
Lush was good? Interesting. Where are we exactly now? Healthy chakras, how exact do you want it? 60th and Lex. I don't think it gets more exact than that. How about this? Northeast corner of 60th and Lex. That's pretty exact. It's pretty exact. I was at the red store. I thought it's Verizon. It's not CVS, it's Verizon. Anyway. We're back by Bloomies again. That was also Jurassic Park. I think that might have been Journey to the Island. Because the main Jurassic Park theme is... But I think what I did was Journey to the Island. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum 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 ba dum. Losing it. Moon is here. Subdivision? I don't know that we call anything subdivisions in New York. I'm not sure. Midtown East? SummerSlam tickets are hella expensive for the 2 nights. Oh, we got them right when they first went for sale, and I think we're sitting in the nosebleed somewhere, but at least we're not like paying over $1,000 for 2 tickets for both nights. So there's that. What do you mean, Hallie? You didn't know that specific Jurassic Park song by John Williams was called Journey to the Island? I used to think highly of him. I'm kidding. Bum 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 ba da dum da dum dum dum. Dun 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 dun. It's a problem in the percussion section. It's all intentional. America is polite. Well, shouldn't people be polite and respectful to other people? Unless they did something bad. Like, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna stab me and then I'm gonna shake your hand to say thank you for stabbing me. Oh, you didn't know the movie. I see. I still also just joking around. Did I see the ballerina movie? I did not. Is that it? That's the John Wick, like, side story thing, right? Is that any good? What is the consensus? What is the consensus? across. Jose Ramon Calvo, thank you, as long as you're enjoying. There's your wedding song. If somebody danced to a Jurassic Park song in their wedding or piece, that would be pretty funny. How's the Fitzpatrick? It's a Manhattan hotel. I wouldn't have guessed it's a Manhattan hotel. It's a good movie, the ballerina movie? Ooh. Oh, Alti Hex is over on YouTube now. Oh, you were getting lag on Twitch, but not on YouTube? That's interesting. I wonder what's going on YouTube. I mean on Twitch. Whatever I'm getting on. Vogue is always ready. Black Furry Monster, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Axo893, happy Friday. It's already 7:10. I don't think I was planning to be still streaming. We do have batteries still, so we're on. I think there's a Kazunori around here. Maybe we could do that later, depending on when Mrs. Commuter is finished. Or was your divorce song? One or the other? Oh boy. Ryback Development, feed me more. The contributor link, I don't know what it looks like on the phone. There should be like a little $sign maybe near the send chat window. I think. Maybe. I thought there was. Nope. The taxi screw people turning left. Oh, now he's gonna go. Jurassic Park more of a divorce song? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm not in a rush, but can't cover as much ground if I don't walk fast. You did like Rebirth Alti Hex? Interesting. We were talking about that earlier because I saw a poster for it and there was a really weird looking alien dinosaur thing on it. And I thought, that's something. Kasim is not happy about CM Punk. Alright, I'm gonna make my shake and bake move. I think because I see a CVS over there. Every one of those bikes is gonna start overshooting their red light almost immediately. It shows up on the computer, the $sign? Oh, do I have gift memberships to give out? You know what? That's a good point. I might. Let me do that now before I have to go. Well, we have a good amount of folks in here too. How come I can't look at my current live stream on YouTube right now? Why am I looking at my logo? Do I have to search for myself again? Yeah, it's like a weird situation. Okay. Membership gifting. Wait. How come I don't have the, how come I don't have... I still don't have a new one. Why? Yeah, I don't have the channel owner membership gifting right now. I don't know why. Interesting. Weird. All right, I'm gonna grab a coconut water. Hello. Just Just grab a coconut water and I'll be out. There it is. Vita Coco coconut water. All right.
If you have your extra care card, please scan your select number of scan coupon now. Your total is. Please wait. System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on PIN pad.
Oh, the receipt's still printing? I don't want it. Okay. Thank you. All right. Throw that out. Throw out the cap from this. All right.
Dad, how about you?
Those coupons expire so fast. Didn't this building have some videos about it? Being on these stilts? Like Bear in the Garden, thanks for gifting the membership to LHM News. And Moon, thank you for the $5 super chat for the coconut water. $160 to $180 one-way streets in Manhattan alone. Wow. All right, I'm gonna finish this coconut water and do a rolling stop. A rolling finish. All right. Coconut water's gone. What was that? All right, friends. It's time for me to go. I'm gonna go eat dinner with Mrs. Commuter somewhere. Maybe we'll go to Kazunori, maybe not, don't know yet. But thank you, friends, for joining us on this Friday afternoon, evening in Manhattan. We saw some areas that we might not normally see. We saw the sensitive building, which is worth something, I think. Oh, 200 if you add one-way avenues. Ooh. For some reason, it's probably coming more from the church than from the, synagogue, sorry, than from the subway. Yeah, I don't think it's coming from the subway. Never was there a cold breeze coming from the subway. That's never happened in the history of anything in New York. Maybe if the subway doors open, but that only barely on the platform. Usually it's the reverse, where the hot air trickles in. I'm gonna cross. I should Shadow Mark III. That'd be funny. Wonder if that would get me in trouble. Anyway, thanks friends for joining. Again, hopefully you enjoyed that. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate always the Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, non-subscribers. Thank you, too. But if you're not subscribed and listening to me ramble on, do think about it. It helps us out. It helps other similar style channels out, too, if you want. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. Always appreciate your support there as well, while we continue to try and grow where we can. It is a process, and we're here for it. I should find a raid on Twitch now that I'm thinking. So let me do that now. profile, creator dashboard, stream manager, hit that icon. I don't know if anybody gave a recommendation yet, but oh, all day is live. So, oh, Crazy Japanese is live too. She did that collaborative stream with Kuma Monster. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, where was I? Yes, so Twitch, thank you too. And if you do have Amazon Prime, you can use a special Prime sub to get a subscription on Twitch if you want it. And that's about it. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs, and thanks to the mods everywhere. Until next time.